I'm sure you know that JD has been on tour with Jeff Beck for the past 2 months now. And he also put out a new album just recently. I think it came out yesterday. And it, of course, did really well. This is what he's doing now, just hanging out, enjoying time with his fans, a lot of stuff with him, just out there having a good time, moving on with his life, as you would say, unlike some other people that aren't moving on. Like old AH and her lawyers who still want that 15 minutes of fame. Here's some pictures of where it was at on the charts yesterday. Number 1 on albums overall, which is pretty cool. And then I believe number 2 for rock. I don't know why Lizzo is under rock. Oh, no, number 2 as a whole. So number 1 in rock, number 2 as a whole. I'm shocked by that, actually. I thought it would hit number 1, but can't beat Lizzo. Can't beat Lizzo. If you try, she might try and weigh you down with some things. So, another successful W for JD, I would say. That's a pretty successful W. He always wanted to be a big-time musician, and now here he is with a number 1 album. Things aren't going so good for some other people, though. Looks like old Eve Barlow is getting tossed to the wind. This is kind of funny. So some of AH's followers are now starting to turn on old Barlow, which I find kind of funny. Barlow is, very, very sad, feels abandoned and ignored. If you read her Substack post, I showed some of that yesterday in yesterday's stream. Check that out. Where she basically said that she is very upset and feels ignored, neglected, and forgotten in a big old city. Oh, poor Eve Barlow. Don't have any uses anymore. You're not useful anymore to your old girl, AH. Not useful anymore, huh? I mean, she served her purpose. She was there for a certain amount of time to help with media relations and to help stir up stuff with other journalists and blue check marks. That was her purpose during the whole JD trial. And now that it's over, AH doesn't really have any more usefulness for Eve Barlow. If anything, she needs a rich man again. And I'm hearing that she's with some new dude. So I'm sure he's loaded beyond belief. I'm sure he's super rich, and that might help her with the appeal. So one thing that AH does is she kind of just moves. She moves to necessary men when she needs to. So she'll move from like Elon Musk, and then she goes back and she's with someone like Eve Barlow again, and then somebody else comes along that's useful, and she'll jump to them. This is what she does. It's like her MO. But you've got people in here saying, like, I do think that Barlow is feeding info to JD's lawyers. You said she met Amber through Kaplan. She acted very strangely about sides, and you can see the emails. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like your program is such a good idea. Making AH look bad. She is like her handler. I saw it extremely weird. I think we discussed this. Yes, she is a creep and disturbing, making attention from the hate AH gets, not to go down the CT hole or get to protocols, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on. I only have these 2 screenshots, but this is from the Tight Viper Room group, a room dedicated to taking down JD people, probably, or something like that. A lot of these AH DM groups are full of, like, nasty ops that they try to pull on people. But now they're eating each other, which I find hilarious because everything AH always melts down, and that's what's happening here. They're melting down, attacking each other, and now going after Barlow. So here's the next thing, and this is the reason why these what is the name of this tight Viper room exists to do stuff like this. So that umbrella guy's Teespring was apparently taken down. I don't know if it's back up yet or not. I think he would have told me if it was. So his Teespring, where he had a lot of shirts, got taken down. And that's because the account Justice for AH actually was able to get them to respond. Tug says, AH's weirdos apparently false flagged my Teespring account and bragged to AH or Eve Barlow. After I reinstate it, I'm done with Teespring. You deal with less BS elsewhere. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as him. I'm thinking about building my own website and doing stuff through that instead of using Teespring. It's up for now, but I mean, they'll apply to this account, and this account only has about, 388 followers. Okay, Tug has at least 80,000 by now. Oh, 148,000, my mistake. He's got a shitload of followers. So who would they rather keep happy? They'd rather keep the 388 follower account happy rather than the guy that has 148,000. They'd rather keep this account happy. This is the backwards bullshit that a lot of these mainstream sites are on nowadays. This account, obviously some kind of, not a bot, I would think. Not a bot, but, a troublemaker for sure. So she posted this. Didn't even get a lot of interaction. Look at this. 36 comments, 19 hearts, 7 to 5 here, 7 to 7, 8 to 15. 8 to 7. So not even a lot of interaction. You could have just ignored this bullshit. But no, Spring support at Spring Help jumps right in. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Can you please send us the URL to the Stormfront via DM? Our team will further investigate this. And this was July 13th, early in the morning. So this tiny little account was able to get Spring support to jump to action and take down his Teespring account. Isn't that kind of messed up? Don't you think so? So hopefully he gets it restored. But this is the bullshit that creators have to deal with. Tiny little nobodies, always chomping at your ankles, little ankle biters. And they constantly want to do damage to you. It's annoying. So I would say look for a website from him. I'm sure he's going to have one up real soon. He made an announcement that he was teaming up with somebody on Twitter to make his own website for his merchandise. And I think I'm going to do the same, especially after seeing like Eric July be very successful with his comic book store. Makes me think, why don't we just build our own websites? We don't need to use Kickstarter or any of this stuff. We can just do our own thing. So, see what the future holds. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel.
usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.